Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainsgill. So thanks for tuning into the YouTube channel again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tell everyone about it. So a bit of something different today. We haven't had this on the YouTube channel before. What we have got is we have got all the Christmas turkeys. So here they are. They've arrived just now. They've come in the back of a van. There's just a few in this crate because that's the park crate, but the rest of them are full. And these are all day-old turkeys. So they come now. Here they are. And then we look after them and rear them all the way to Christmas. So as you can see, they're very bonny, but it's very dark in here, so we just pulled the sheet back so that you can see us and see what's going on. But what we do is you put them in the dark here just for the first, well, not the dark, but in the shade for a day or two, and then you put this heater here and it heats it all up and then it keeps it warm for them. But just while they're getting used to themselves, you keep them in this darker area because you don't want them to start pecking each other. So that's why you just keep it darker where they are. So here they are. We're going to get them unloaded now. We're going to dip all the heads in the water drinkers as they come out to make sure they've had a drink after the journey. And that's what we're going to do. Good. So here we go. We're in here now. Rachel's come filming, haven't you?
Hello.
So what we do is we get them, you hold them like that. You dunk the head in the water. And you'll see, there you go, it's drinking. So that's had a drink there, that one, if you can see. It's moving its bottom beak like that, bottom bit of its beak. So you do that, then you let it go, and then you crack on. So there's plenty to go at.
Ian, you doing a good job over there?
Ian's here as well, so he's on with them. So as you can see, once they've been dunked, they know where the water is as well, so they can come back for it. They come back for it straight away when they want a bit more. Whereas if you just chucked them all in here, they might not know where the water is or what's going on.
You can see a few in the middle there.
You can see them starting, that's the heater there, so they're starting to go under that now. So we have these white ones. But we also somewhere have some black ones as well. So you call them bronze turkeys. So you have the white ones, which are these ones. And then we have the black ones, which are called bronze turkeys. So there'll be some somewhere, but there's turkeys everywhere, as you can see. The reason the boxes are all different sizes of how many are in the boxes is because this here could be a different breed to that breed there. So like with your sheep and your cattle, you get your Limousins and your Belgian Blues and you get your Texels and your Charolais. With your turkeys, you get your different varieties as well. So the reason you want all your different varieties is because they all become different sized birds in the end. So you'll get your big birds and your little birds. So you get your nice birds for your boned and rolled turkeys. You get your nice birds for your crowns. So you get loads of different sizes. And then also it does say on the edge of the box, so many are males and so many are females. Out. And just keep dunking them all in. Good job. I never looked at the video went on last night, didn't it?
Oh no. They're pecking your thing.
Yeah.
No, this is the microphone. Okay.
Say males on the side of this box. So here we go. We have now found the bronze ones. So here they are. I like these ones. They're quite bonny, these ones. So these are the ones that turn black when they get older. So they're this nice colour when they're little, like this. You see there. So there's a load of these as well. I'm not actually sure how many of these we've got. I think there'll be about 100 of these and 400 of the others. But I'll have to have a look. Maybe only 80 of these. So some people get them, they think they taste a bit better. That's why they go for these ones. But I don't think there's a lot in it, to be honest. But they look bonny anyway. So there we go. So you can see them mixing in now. And then when we get them all out, there'll be a good group in here, you'll see. And hopefully what you need is, that's the temperature going there, the heater. And what you want to see is, you want to see all the turkeys sat in a ring, but the ring wants to be about here off the edge of the pen, because it doesn't want to be right under the heater, because that means it's too cold, and that means they're going to suffocate if they all get too many around under the heater. But also, if it's too hot, you get the same effect around the outside. You make a ring all the way around the outside, but trying to get away from the heat, you climb on top of each other, and they'll suffocate themselves that way. So they're very daft things, turkeys. So you've got to get just right, the temperature, and keep an eye on them. That's the main thing with these. So we'll keep going. Good.
Are you coming for some more, Ian?
Well, you may as well have another one. I've done 6 boxes, you've only done one. Just steady with them.
You've got precious cargo on board, Ian.
Babies on board. Right, so we're getting them emptied out well now, so I've finished. Ian's still going, as expected, but we're nearly done now. So we've got them bossed pretty much. You can see they're just crowding under the heater a little bit, so we'll cover it back up in a minute. We'll get this sheet back over. It's just been let the light in a bit for us to see. So we'll pull that back, and then it'll warm up in here then. Another thing I forgot to tell you about is, if you look here on the chicks, if you look at the end of its beak, you can see it's a different colour, that very end bit. That's because they're only day old, these, but the beak on the end of it, it gets lasered off. So they just do a little laser, and then that'll drop off in a few days' time. But all they do that for is because sometimes turkeys are good for being a nuisance and pecking. And once one starts pecking, they all start pecking, and you can soon get a problem. So what you do is, that bit's been lasered before they came, and now that bit of the beak will drop off, and they'll be fine for eating, fine for drinking, but they'll not be able to peck onto the other turkeys to hurt them. So that's why we do that. So they're looking good. As you can see, they're all spreading about a bit now. There's some running around, they're looking everywhere.
Flocking around you.
They're a bit wobbly, some of them, but they're only a day old, so what do you expect? So they're getting going though. You can see some are running around, and they'll probably, as soon as we get out of here now, we're done now, Ian's finished, as soon as we get out of here now, they'll probably, to be honest, have a drink, have a feed, and go to sleep, because that's all they'll do today. So there we go, we'll get out now and we'll leave them to it for a minute. Good.